Welcome, welcome to another episode of Glorious Life on Wheels. You know, more and more seniors are having to make some very difficult choices. As Terry, the subject of this video, shared, he was looking at the likelihood that his life was going to be reduced to sitting in his apartment, simply looking out the window all day, because that is all he was going to be able to afford to do, living on his Social Security. So he decided that he was going to choose something different. He went out, he bought a trailer, and he hit the road. And as he said, his life is so much fuller and so much different than it would have been had he been in his apartment. This lifestyle may not be for everyone, but more and more are finding that it is for them. And Terry found a way to spend $26 per month for almost 7 months out of the year. That's all his rent is. Free trash, free water. He doesn't have to pay for electricity because he has solar. So come on and let's hear a little more about Terry and see the trailer that he chose and some of the modifications that he did to it. If you haven't seen the first interview I did with Terry, go back and check that out because I think you'll find his story very compelling. Meanwhile, let's go take a look at Terry's trailer. Well, hello, Terry. Thank you for being so gracious as to do a tour. Let's step inside and look at your trailer, shall we?
Yes.
All righty. So now, what model is this?
This is a Forest River model.
Okay, Forest River.
Yeah, it's called a Puma.
And what year is it?
It is 2016.
Okay, and how many feet is it in length, and what's the square footage?
From the front of the trailer, it's about 20 feet.
Okay.
And then 8 feet wide.
So about 160 square foot.
Yeah.
So what is over here?
This is a CD, DVD, and a radio.
I see you're quite a movie buff, it looks like.
I love all types of sci-fi movies, which I
Okay.
watch on this TV.
All right.
And then I get my YouTube on here.
And watching Glorious Life on Wheels.
Glorious Life on Wheels.
Okay.
And a lot of that. And
Now overhead, I see you have some storage overhead.
yeah, all of this is my biggest junk drawer I ever had.
Oh, wow.
I never had a junk drawer that big.
So you're in a trailer, but you have more space than you had in your apartment.
I do. And it's more space, more... I didn't even have a table in my apartment. I had just a efficiency apartment.
Wow. So now this over here, is this where your batteries are stored?
Yeah, this is my couch, another bed, folds out.
Okay.
And then I got 600 amp hours of lithium battery.
Wow.
The charger, and then there's a smart charger down there to charge the lithiums, which also I can plug into any outlet. And it's 30 amp trailer, and it will charge the batteries. Or
Now, I see you have an air conditioner in the ceiling. Do you charge or do you operate your air conditioner with your lithium batteries?
no, I run this off of a small generator,
Okay.
and then I have an easy start that I put in here.
Now tell me, what is an easy start?
An easy start levels the surge when you first start your air conditioner. Levels it off so it could start on less power.
I see. Okay.
And then it will run the air conditioner.
Now, was that difficult to install?
No, it was really easy.
Okay. And so you can do that.
YouTube showed me how.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
And then over here, you've got your dining room table, and you were saying you didn't have a dining room table in your other apartment.
No.
Now,
Our booths to sit down.
how do you like this? Wow, it looks like you've got a good-sized freezer here.
Yeah, I do. Actually.
How do you like this
And
refrigerator?
it's frozen.
Now, is it three-way or two-way? What kind of refrigerator?
It's two-way. It's got gas and electric.
Okay. And then what about over here?
And I can run this off of my batteries. If I got low or run out of gas, I can turn on my lift inverter here.
Let's see. So over here now. Oh, okay. So now what is this for? This is for.
This is the inverter.
Okay. Okay.
It will.
And over there at the end is what?
This is one of the controllers for the solar on the roof.
Oh,
There's
okay.
600 amp hours of solar on the roof.
And again, you install that yourself.
Yeah.
Wow, you're a handy guy. So now let me ask you this. On the rest of this is I presume your stove is propane?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you've got an oven there?
And it all works. Stove, oven works.
Now you bought this used, you said, about 4
Yes.
years old. It was okay. And then you've done some
Mostly electrical.
okay.
This right here, down
Okay.
here. There was some things while I was using it that went out, like the regulator for the propane, but I replaced that
Okay.
regulator.
Well, let's have a look at your bathroom. This is a good sized bathroom for this size trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And how many gallons of fresh water do you carry?
35.
Okay. And you have a bathtub. Oh my gosh.
And I do use it.
I love that it's not a wet bath. So this basically is it really is a house on wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Before we go look at your bedroom, I wanted to show everyone your spice rack. So you were telling me you're quite the cook.
Yeah, I love cooking.
Wow. So what is your favorite dish to make?
Oh, lasagna,
Oh, wow.
Spanish rice,
Okay, well, I'll have to
chicken,
get
steak.
I'll have to get some of your recipes. Okay, well, let's look over at your bedroom here. So you've got more storage space here.
This is all my hold-up clothes and some of my bedding. There is more storage under here, but
So does your bed lift up?
It only half of it does.
Oh,
Because then
okay.
I got a storage area underneath the whole
Wow. And then I see you've got another TV in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then over here you've got, looks like some hanging clothes if you
thing.
want.
This is my outside TV.
Oh, okay.
I can plug it in and run it in, and I got hanging clothes.
So it sounds like you have not lost out on any of the comforts that you had when you were in an apartment.
You know, everything in the apartment fit in here just as much as I have my vacuum cleaner and all that stuff. Yeah, it all fits in here.
So how long do you think you'll do this for? Will you do this as long as you're able, or?
Yeah, as long as I'm able. There's so much out there to see and do that I know I would enjoy it better than sitting in an apartment staring out a window.
I'm sure you would.
You know?
Well, Terry, thank you so much for sharing your home with us on Wheels. And maybe, since you're so new to this, you've only been doing it a couple of months, we'll check back with you maybe next season in Quartzsite and see what you have learned over the course of the year. But if you had to give anyone who is looking at rent raises and looking at having their life diminished, what would you say to them, to a senior that's in that situation?
I would say you could save so much more money out here on the road doing this. I can even go to campsite or campgrounds and stuff like that than sitting in a apartment or a house staring out the window, not be able to spend your money or do anything because you don't have it, you know. I would recommend it.
What would one suggestion you have to them be in terms of preparing for this ahead of time?
Figure out what type of rig you would want, what you could handle. If you could handle a trailer like this to me is pretty easy throughout my life. I had a few trailers, but not for the last 30 years. But I'd figure out what rig you wanted, how much solar you need to keep running it.
And basically what you need in order to be comfortable is what it sounds like you're saying.
I didn't want a van, Lola. I wanted to stand up.
Okay.
I wanted a big enough bed where I can sprawl out if I wanted to. I wanted all the cooking utensils, you know, and stuff like that. I have, And my TVs.
So since you have all those movies, you want to be able to watch them. So identify what your comfort level needs are and then look based on that. Well, Terry, thank you very much. And we will be catching up with you on the road. All right. Goodbye for now.